Going live here. It's kind of a weird hour to go live, but let's see if it works. Haha, nice. It works. Okay. Let's play ambient music. Here we go. Alright, welcome everyone, welcome. Welcome to another stream where today we're going to be learning to code a Minecraft Fabric mod. I don't know. No clue on how to do this, so we're going to be learning from tutorials. And today, yeah. We got modding by Cope and Joe. So he's going to carry the stream here. Gonna be talking to someone, so if I do sound like I have schizophrenia, it's because I'm on call with another person right now. So, yeah. Alright, let's go. Okay, so, all I know is this code over here. Actually, I'm gonna prop you up better. Hold up. Wait, I got like the perfect thing. Hold up. Okay, perfect. Just setting up some stuff here. Okay. Here, I'll bring this tab out here. Did I crash my browser? How did I do that? Bro, I was just moving one tab. Okay.
Alright, let's start the setup here for Minecraft modding.
Yeah. No, don't ask again. What was that? Okay. How did I crash the... Come on, don't crash on me. Oh jeez. Yeah, we're gonna close all this. There we go. Oh.
In Fabric for Minecraft 120.x. Minecraft modding courses with close to 100.
Okay.
To do this, we want to click on this, right? Example mode over here. Click on this and press Shift F6. It gets highlighted a little bit here, and we want to change this to tutorial mod. Even though tutorial mod and tutorial mod are the same word, quote unquote, right? This one has an uppercase T and an uppercase M. The reason is because this is the class name, while this is our mod ID. While they share the same name, there are two different things.
Relic bound, relic bound. Okay, this mod right here. Oh.
Things, and they should not have the same casing. Similar in the example model data generator, I'm going to double click here, and once again I'm going to click on this, press Shift F6, and I'm going to change this to tutorial mod data generator. There you go. We can close this class and we can now proceed on to the resources folder. So we're going to open this up and open this up as well. There's an icon in here which we can actually delete. We don't need this in this case, and we're going to worry about the assets over here, the tutorial mod folder, in the next tutorial. But for the time being, we want to proceed to the fabric mod JSON file. So double click on this and you can see we are already using our ID. So this is our mod ID. We also have a version associated with it. This version is defined in the Gradle properties file, which we will take a look at in a moment. The name of
okay, and the resources, fabric mod. Oh yeah, look at that. You got the icon license, entry points, fabric data gen. That's important. Here. Okay, interesting. Fabric API, another mod. I'm guessing contact, homepage, sources. Should probably continue looking at the video.
over here is tutorial mod. Then we have a description. This can be anything that we want. This is a tutorial mod.
Tutorial mod, okay.
So for example, something like this.
Description. Okay. This is a mod that adds items or ideas I want to see. Author, I guess I could change that. There we go. Sweet. Updates with my other did packs here. I got I think more people added to the team, so should be good. Especially a lot of texture pack creators. So Dungeon Runner data pack should be working pretty good.
First of this case
Hopefully updates pretty soon.
is Carpenter. The content here, of course, would be different, right? It's not Fabric MC Net and GitHub. This would be something different, but I'm going to change this later down the line. This isn't too important to change as of right now. But what is important to change is the license, because this tutorial series is licensed under the MIT license, basically meaning you can take all of this code as long as you give proper credit. And then we get to the entry points, which are very important. So once again, you can see that the entry points right now are example mod and example mod data generator. These refer to the classes that we had just before, but we renamed them. So now we need to change this here as well. That's quite important. So this needs to be tutorial mod. Please note the casing has to be correct. So this name right here has to match exactly the name of our class right here. Similar to this one, this needs to be tutorial mod data generator. Awesome. Then we can see.
Okay, let me think here. So relic bound generator. Bound, mod ID. I don't think we need to change this. Oh shoot. We don't want to do that. Mixins. Compatibility level. Injector is default required. Overrides requires annotations.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh wait, there's top fans. Yeah. I don't know if you could see it though. Oh, cool. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I don't think I have TikTok. Okay.
Here we're
Mm-hmm.
referring to a mixed JSON file. This already exists, and we don't need to change anything. And then down here, we're also
Oh, jeez. Just one right now. Probably because I'm streaming at like 11:20. Not my people. I think for them, I think the average people are, I think, British. I'm not quite sure. Or they could be on the west coast of America. I don't know. Guess I need to make a new class. I'm actually going to pull this on the other side here. Tutorial mod client. Bound client. Okay, I guess in our tutorial mod, well, not tutorial mod, it's kind of like a relic. Public class. I could probably just change this into implements client.
be the Gradle.properties file right here, and in here file right here, and in here you can basically define a few things. So these are the fabric properties as well as the dependency. This basically just says, hey, which Minecraft version are we using, which mappings are we using, and which loader version are we using, and then down here it says which fabric version are we using. While the mod properties, these are the things that we can change. So for example, maybe I am on 0.1-120.1, so this is my mod version right now. I always want to have a version of the mod and then dash, and then I want to end this with a version of Minecraft that this mod is compatible with. That makes it a little bit nicer and user-friendly. So these are all of the changes that we need to do. At the top right, you should now find a little elephant over here, which is the load Gradle changes. If this does not appear, you can open the Gradle tab and just hit the reload all Gradle projects button. This will build once again. It shouldn't take very long over here.
My mic just disconnected. Okay. I guess that can happen.
Here, but that should be fine. And then we actually want to open the terminal, and we want to put in /Gradle W gen sources written exactly like this, and we want to hit enter, and this is going to.
Gotcha. Grade blue gen source. Okay, so we're in a local terminal. Mod on initializing. Interesting. Interesting. Gen sources with fine flower. So I guess I'm building up a source code for Minecraft or Gradle. Weird. Oh, okay. Yep. Minecraft structure, scoreboard, state, command, fluid, command argument. Wow, okay, that's like everything. Registry, data, sound, resources, network packet, lock, Entity, Coco Loot, Surfer. World Gen, yeah, that's pretty important. Not bad. So it's just decompiling, and wow, it's gonna take a little bit. %33%. Ooh, dungeon's now loading. Interesting. I'm gonna look at their source code because they've always.
A brand new Dungeons in Minecraft.
Yeah. They're doing pretty good. Oh. I'm looking at their source code. Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting. I feel like there is something after this.
To download some sources which are going to be quite important for us. This will allow us to go into the source code from vanilla, which is going to be very, very interesting indeed. So once again, just let this run. Click on the Minecraft server. This will be built successfully in 51 seconds. And what we want to do now is we want to go into the example mod mixin over here, and we just want to middle mouse click on the Minecraft server. This will open the Minecraft server class over here, and you will see this blue line. This means that we're not actually getting the correct source code, and what you can do now after you've done the gen sources is you can click on this choose sources button, and we're going to choose the dash sources jar over here. This should be the new one that
Yeah, okay.
that has been created. I mean, hit OK. It's going to reload a few things. On some classes, you might get a red stripe over here, but that's totally fine. Similar to the fact that there might be some errors in this class. However, this is much more representative. You will also get some comments on certain methods which are going to be useful down the line. So that's going to be okay, and we can close those classes. And with this, we are actually done. Now we can start Minecraft for the first time. To do this, we want to go to the Grail tab over here, expand tasks, extend fabric.
Great old tasks.
And then in the run client over here, we want to double click on this, and then it's going to start compiling Java, and it's going to start Minecraft in just a moment. There you go, Minecraft is already starting.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. This works. Cracked strat. Oh. I'm guessing this will take a little bit. I don't know. Main data fixer. Gasp! Wait, that's actually really cool. Ha! Okay, I gotta check this. Continue. Options.
there we go. Alright, we're immediately going to just going to decrease the sound a little bit. What you will find is you will get this error right here. The Minecraft client exception status 401. This is an absolutely normal error. You will always get this when you're launching Minecraft in the dev environment here in IntelliJ. So you can ignore this every time you run the client. You will always get this and you can ignore this. Alright, so we can now quit out of the game, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to restart IntelliJ once. So you're basically just going to close it and then reopen it. Now you might ask yourself, why would we do this? Well, because now we actually also have access to the run configurations from Fabric over here, and they are just a little bit better, so you basically always want to use those. So instead of choosing the run client right here, we want to choose the Minecraft client, and if we now hit this run button.
Okay, shoot, we're gonna be right back. So we gotta close that and then reopen IntelliJ. You know, we're gonna choose another video. There you go. Okay, we're back. Run Minecraft server. Minecraft server?
Over here, and they are just a little bit better, so you basically always want to use those.
Minecraft client, yeah.
So instead of choosing the run client right here, we want to choose the Minecraft client, and if we now hit this run button, the same thing was going to start. Basically, Minecraft is going to start in just a moment. However, this also does some additional things, and that's basically why we want to choose this. So as it's doing stuff, once again, you will get the failed authentication error right here. However, once again, Minecraft has started, absolutely no issues. But I still highly recommend it, and that is making a GitHub repository. So we're going to upload this particular project to a Git.
Oh yeah, that is smart. Well, I know how to do that. Code. Maybe I don't. Well, I'll find out someday. Ooh, custom
Let's
items.
add a custom item.
Yeah. Okay, we're actually gonna use Aseprite for texture. New file, 16 by 16. I don't know, what's an interesting relic? Ooh, maybe geode. Yeah. Gonna get the basic shape of this. Some lighter highlights, and we're just gonna keep blending. Now we just gotta make it glow. Okay, so now that we got Gradle built in. Yeah, what up, dude? Uh-huh. Yeah. Gerbil? Peanut butter? How do you scratch yourself with peanut butter? Oh, okay. Huh.
Them to Minecraft. You will get this add to file over here. You can simply add it, the file will turn green, and everything is good.
Fabric, SCR main. Resources, assets. Okay, okay. Private void init registries. We're going off the beaten path with this one. We're gonna learn how to make an item by not using a tutorial. So it's a private static void init registries. Wait, that's... Ah, that sucks. That's in Java 21, that's... Okay, well, how does this tutorial want me to do it?
Fine. Now the mod items class is going to be sort of a
Package... Registry. New Java class. RB items. That would already be a public class. That is confusing.
helper class, which is going to register all of our items so that Minecraft actually knows that we have added items. To do this, we're first of all going to make a register mod items method. This is going to be a public static void register mod items, no parameters needed. And inside the actual method, we're going to put in tutorial mod. You can see it actually starts suggesting this to us. When you have one of those things selected over here in suggestion, you hit the tab key, it will autocomplete the word, and will also add the import over here. You can then continue dot logger this time. So I put in a dot, and then I can choose logger here, and I once again hit the tab key to autocomplete this. And for the info method, once again, tab to autocomplete, and then here I'm going to say registering mod items for, and we're registering them for tutorial mod ID. That's just a simple output here, and it's not strictly necessary. However, I do like to add this, and the register mod items method will now be called inside of the tutorial mod class. So we're going to reopen this, and then on initialize method right here, we're going to say mod items dot register mod items. You can see once again it suggests to us. However, I do like to add this.
Tutorial. And that mod as your ID. I can have a string class. Interesting.
And the register mod items method will now be called inside of the tutorial mod class. So we're going to reopen this, and then on initialize method right here, we're going to say mod items dot register mod items. You can see once again. And it suggests this to us, hitting the tab key to call this. Returning to the mod items class, we will need another helper method. We will need a helper method to actually register the items. And this is going to be a private static item over here from net Minecraft item. Once again, tap to autocomplete and it will import the correct class. We're going to call this the register item method. It will take two parameters, a string name parameter, as well as an item parameter called item. This particular method will return registry, making sure this is extremely important. Pay close attention. To choose net Minecraft registry. You do not
item register item string name item return registry.
Not want to choose Java RMI registry, then you will run into an issue. You want to choose net Minecraft registry. So double check if you get an error over here, you can check at the top here in the imports that it is net Minecraft registry. If this is not the registry class you've imported, then you have imported the wrong class. You have to delete the import and import the correct class. Then once again, registry.register, we're going to pass in registries.item, tab to autocomplete, and then a comma, and then a new identifier, first parameter of which is going to be tutorial mod of mod ID, and then second parameter is going to be the name. And after the first closing parentheses, we're going to do a comma, and then put in the item, and there you go. If at any point in this you might get an issue over here, you can always visit the GitHub repository linked in the description below, where all of this code is available, and you can compare with your own code. So if you have any typos anywhere, you basically are going to find it right there. But that is the register item method, and we can now start registering our items. To add our new items, what we're going to do is we're going to make a public static final item. I'm going to call this the Ruby or uppercase in this case. I'm going to call the register item method, first parameter which is going to be a string. And we'll see this name over here, right? This generates automatically the name colon. You don't have to type this out. If you were to type this out, look
Public
how this looks completely
static
different than
final,
this.
so we're declaring a final,
This is
I
the
guess.
thing that IntelliJ adds. Don't type that out. Now in this string, we're going to give it a name. Now this is going to be Ruby. This is the same rule that the mod ID follows, so it all has to be lowercase, it can't be uppercase, it can't contain any spaces. Then as a second parameter, we're going to make a new item from netmicro item over here. Once again, tab to autocomplete, and inside of it, we're going to make new fabric item settings. Once again, it suggests this to us. We're going to autocomplete this, and we're going to end the line with a semicolon. And with this, we have successfully added an item to Minecraft. Now, of course,
Equal register item. It's got the name dirty underscore geode. There we go. Can I have underscores? Yes.
it doesn't have a name, and it doesn't have a texture, and it's not even added into any creative mode tab. Now, luckily, we can fix this. Let's first of all tackle the creative mode tab. For this, we're going to make a new private static void. I'm going to call this the add items to ingredient tab item group, and this will take in a fabric item group entries over here. I'm going to call this entries, and inside of it, we're going to say entries.add, and then just passing in Ruby. And then inside of
everything. Ingredient tab item group. Trees dot add
the register mod items method, we're just going to call item group events, modify entries event, item groups dot ingredients. Dot register, and then mod items, and you see it always suggests to us add items to ingredient tab item. That's exactly right. I guess we can omit the tab here because item group basically
we put this from
is a good name, so this is going to be the add items to ingredient item.
what's this?
Awesome.
This
Any
not
other
one?
items would be added here in this add items to ingredient.
Item groups. Receives register identifier.
Item group method, and they would also be added to the ingredients tab. If you want to add something to another tab, you would just add a new method. You would call this modifies event again with a different item group from vanilla here. That's also quite important. This is the way to add items to vanilla item groups. We're going to see in just a moment, after we've added the item, how you can also add a custom item group. But
Man, okay, this is hard. I just want to add one item. Why is mod items not? Item group events dot modify entries events item groups. That's the register item. That's good. Add items to ingredient tab. That's good. It's a item tab ingredient thing. What is going on here? Doing stuff. Yeah, I'm smiling through the pain. I'm not quite sure what it did. Yeah. Do I gotta import all this? Why is this? It's not mod items, it's RB items. Oh, shoot. Huh.
But more on that later. But first, then in the models folder, we're going to right-click new directory.
Assets. This. New directory. Levels. Textures.
Called item, sync, directory that we're going to need.
Is going okay. Item. Wait, this looks
So
familiar.
double check that this is exactly spelled correctly for you as well. So this is going to be assets, your mod ID, lang, and then we have models. Inside of the models folder, we have an item folder, and then a textures folder in which we have an item folder. We're going to start with the lang folder. This is needed for the translation files. And inside of it, we're going to right-click, new file called en_us.json. So that's the exact name of this file, and this is going to basically provide translations from keys to English. This needs two curly brackets here, and then we need to define the key. The key is going to be item.tutorialmod.ruby. And then we want a colon, and then the name displayed in the game. How does this get created? Well, we have just created an item, right? We think back, this is an item. So we've registered an item with the name Ruby. This is indeed correct. And it is under the tutorial mod ID. And that's how the key over here basically gets created. Those are all separated by a dot, and then here, this is the actual name displayed in the game. And this can include any type of character. This can include spaces, it can include numbers, or whatever you want, even Cyrillic characters. This is basically a free-for-all. And our item actually has a name, but it just means that this is how...
Oh, we got it right. File. Get the parent. Saturated. Layer 0.
we are going to display some Ruby here. Textures situated. Be also going to be available. Our custom Ruby in action. Alright, finds us back in my.
Wait, that's all? I think I just created my mic. I think I just created a custom item. Like 50-50 it works. Okay. Let's build this. Oh, come on, I thought that was cool. Okay, fine. Can't have strings. Yeah. Okay, let's retry. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Wait, hold up. It's in the game. Whoa. A custom item. Oh, that's amazing. Well, I guess I got a full-on item working. Thanks for watching. It's been a little weird, but you know, a lot of struggling with the code. But hey, look at this. We got like a geode. Gotta work on the behavior of this. Gonna learn out how to do that stuff. Take care, everyone, and bye-bye.